welcome back. It's nearly May 2025, and this month is special for two reasons. One, we've got a ridiculously stacked lineup of new PC games, and two, it's my birthday month. So I'm treating myself to more games I probably don't have time to play, and I'm dragging you along for the ride. We've got pirates, demons, blind girls with teddy bears, and even a postal worker with anger issues. So let's check out some of the best new PC games dropping in May 2025. So bear with me on this one. We've got 17 games we're looking at here. My name's Prankster. Let's get started. To kick in May off, the first game we're looking at drops on May the 6th, and that is called Captain Blood. So this ain't your average pirate game. Captain Blood puts you in the boots of a brutal, gold-hungry pirate who isn't here just for your yo-ho-ho's vibes. We're talking intense hack-and-slash combat, flashy combos, dual pistols, and enough cutlass to open a pirate-themed steakhouse. Expect stormy battles, explosive cannon fire, and lots of shouting in vaguely British accents. It's like Black Flags, but everyone has way too much rum.
Oh, and a villain who drinks green stuff to gain ass-kicking power. Oh.
The next game dropping in May is also on May the 6th, and that is called Metal Eden. So imagine Doom meets Cyberpunk, chugged an energy drink and then exploded. That's Metal Eden. You play as Ashka, a hyper-engineered cyborg soldier sent into an orbital hellscape called Mobius. It's basically a floating city that's gone full Skynet. You're rescuing cores, digitalized human minds, while fighting off deadly engineers with energy weapons. You've got wall running and abilities that look ripped straight out of a sci-fi fever dream. This one's for fans of ultra-fast FPS and deep lore. So think of Doom. If you like Doom games, you'll definitely love this one. There is also a demo on Steam that you can check out now. Alright, so we've got a third game dropping on May the 6th, and this one you're going to love. So this is Among Us 3D. Yep, the backstabbing bean game goes 3D. Everything you've loved about the original is still here. Tasks, murder, betrayal, but now in full 3D environments that make hiding bodies so much more cinematic. You'll be watching your crewmates and even more paranoia, now wondering why they're staring at the electrical panel like they're about to snap your neck. Vote wisely, space detectives. Moving on to the 7th of May now. I know, right? Just the next day. So I told you May is going to be crazy. So we have Survival Machine. So this is Minecraft meets Snowpiercer meets The Walking Dead. You build and expand your base on a giant walking machine while traveling through dangerous biomes. You gather resources, build defenses, and when night falls, the zombies get faster, hungrier, and meaner. Play solo or with friends. Either way, you're going to be screaming. Okay, so also dropping on May the 7th. Yes, I know, another game on the same day. Like I said, May is just stacked with games. Is a game called RailGods of Hysterra. So the train is your god, and you shall upgrade it accordingly. This is a 1 to 5 player survival game that throws you into a Lovecraftian apocalypse where you pilot and protect a living train monstrosity. You battle, harvest mutant resources, and try not to lose your sanity in the process. Upgrade your train, build a mobile base, and uncover ancient cosmic horrors. You know, fun stuff, right? Alright, so moving on to May the 8th now, and we've got a game called Revenge of the Savage Planet. So this one's the sequel to a game called Journey to the Savage Planet. So this is colourful, it's wacky, you'll be bouncing around alien worlds, it's got, and you'll be blasting quirky creatures and uncover mysterious tech while an AI assistant roasts you non-stop. Think of it like Borderlands and Pixar had a weekend thing. And also, you get to play this one in co-op with friends. In May, on May the 13th, we've got a game called The Precinct. So I played a demo of this a while back. You can head on over to Steam and check it out yourself right now. So this is set in neon-stoked streets of 1983. You are a rookie cop cleaning up corruption and chasing your dad's mysterious past. Think retro GTA with a destructible environment and intense vehicle chases through alleyways, malls, and more. Tons of side missions, engagement, crime events, And there's quite a sweet soundtrack as well that slaps harder than a nightstick. So yeah. So dropping next in May is probably one of the heavy hitters for May, considering that Dune Awakenings has been delayed to June. So on May the 15th, we've got Doom, The Dark Ages. So it's medieval Doom, baby. So a prequel to Doom and Doom Eternal. Doom, The Dark Ages trades plasma rifles for bone-crushing maces, demon-slaying flails, and some medieval magic. You're still the Doomslayer, just angrier and more ancient. Picture catapulting into hellish strongholds, slicing demons in half, and yelling, "Rip and tear" in Latin. Alright, on May the 20th, we've got a game called Roadcraft. So you run a construction firm rebuilding disaster zones, use realistic heavy equipment to clear rubble, fix bridges, and restore power. It's oddly satisfying to watch busted highways become whole again, kind of like Power Wash Simulator, but more industrial and less wet, maybe. So this one, game supports co-op. It's also got lots of managing stuff to it this time. You know, you can set out routes, you can manage your convoys and all that type of thing. But yeah, if you're into your heavy machinery, like fixing stuff, doing better than your DIY at home, this one's probably for you.
The world won't rebuild itself, so join us on the site to set things right. Get behind the wheel, take control, and reshape the aftermath. One task at a time.
On May the 21st, we've got JDM, so Japanese Driftmaster. So this has anime-style cutscenes, open-world driving through Japan's countryside, incredible drifting physics. This is the most stylish racing game of the month, inspired by Initial D and classic car culture. This one's about driving with soul, not just speed. Okay, we're heading on to the back part of May now. Yeah, we're nearly getting there, everyone. So on May the 22nd, we've got a game dropping called Out of Sight. So this game looks just crazy. So you're Sophie, a blind girl who sees the world through the eyes of her teddy bear. Yep, it's spooky, smart, and strangely emotional. Navigate a haunted mansion, solve puzzles, and avoid danger in this horror adventure with heart. It's like Little Nightmares, but with more hugs.
I don't think he knows where we are. I don't know where we are.
So we've got another game dropping on May the 22nd, and this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tactical Takedown. Yep, that's right. So the Turtles are older, Splinter and Shredder are gone, and they've entered the gritty reboot phase. This one's a turn-based beat 'em up with each turtle having unique moves, stats, and combos. Channel your inner Donatello or Raphael and take down waves of new threats with slick strategy and old school attitude. Third game dropping on May the 22nd. And this one was a surprise. So this also has a demo, and I played this a while ago, and this one had a lot more depth than I was expecting. So definitely, if you're into good story games, you'll be surprised with this one, and I definitely recommend checking this out. So this game is called Deliver at All Costs. So you play a character called Wilson, and he's a courier with a bad attitude and worst delivery record. Whether you're delivering explosive barrels, haunted dolls, or literal live chickens, you'll leave a trail of chaos. It's hilarious, chaotic, and a little tragic. Think Death Stranding meets Wall-E, and so on. I probably shouldn't have said that, but anyway. But like I said, there is a demo for this. I highly recommend you go check out the demo, because this game is probably more in depth than you ever thought it was going to be.
There's something off about you, kid. I just know it.
Okay, so we're moving on to May the 29th. We've got another 3 games dropping on this date, and the first one is, for some, it's another heavy hitter for May, basically. So that's Elden Ring, Nightreign. So this is a standalone adventure in the Elden Ring universe with new characters, new lands, and a twisted new god lurking in the shadows. The bosses are brutal, the lore is cryptic, and yes, the sky is still terrifying. New combat systems, fresh gear, and a world so hauntingly beautiful it'll make you forget you're dying every 5 minutes. And probably screaming a lot as well. Though this one, you also get to die a lot with friends because it's got co-op. So enjoy. The next game dropping May the 29th is BitCraft Online. So a single world MMO where everything is player driven, craft, trade, explore and dominate. Every action you take affects the world for everyone. You can be a peaceful farmer, a merchant, or a warlord. It's up to you really. It's like RuneScape and Valheim had a baby and give it server-wide consequences. What's not to like, eh? Okay, so the final game dropping on May the 29th. So this isn't the final game of the month, mind you. This is just the final game of the 3 that's dropping May the 29th. Just keep it, making sure you're keeping on track. So this game is called A Nice Day Fishing. Yep. So you're a fisherman turned unlucky hero. Fish with magical spells, time-based combat, and RPG upgrades as you save honeywood from dark forces. It's cozy, it's charming, and it's got surprisingly epic boss battles involving water nightmares. Don't underestimate the rod, basically. So yeah, so your fishing rod is your weapon, and you're basically casting out and battling foes in the lakes and rivers. It looks wacky, it's pixelated, but yeah, definitely worth checking this one out, I think.
They don't call me the High Sorcerer for nothing.
What would we do without you, Baradin?
Die. You would die.
Okay, so on May the 30th, we've got a game called Lost Soul Aside. So this has stunning visuals, yep, check. Fast, flashy combat, check. Emotional anime-style story, triple check. So this game feels like Final Fantasy meets Devil May Cry. If you're into that jam, get ready to cry, slash, and save the world. All in a day's work, really. Right, we're finally here, finishing the month off on May the 30th. We've got this year's installment of F1 in F1 2025. Hey, didn't last month we had MotoGP, so this month we've got F1. Oh, okay. So anyway, so whenever you're a long-time fan or just love speed, F1 2025 brings a completely revamped My Team mode, better AI, and thrilling final chapter. Refined physics, water physics, realistic weather, and sweaty palms guaranteed. So yeah, if you're into F1, you can't really get any better than this one. So yeah, get ready to boom, 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 I guess. Right, and that's a wrap on the hottest PC games dropping in May 2025. So whether you're into swords, wheels, spells, or sassy teddy bears, there's something here for you. Let me know in the comments what you're hyped the most. Drop a like for my birthday vibes and hit that sub button for more monthly rundowns. I'll catch you next time. Until then, stay awesome and keep gaming. And as the weather's getting warmer, make sure your CPUs stay cool.